Hello and welcome to PlayStation Unchained. I'm your host, Chille, as we talk about video game news and all that good stuff. Yeah, from PSU.com. My brain is frazzled. But it's okay, I'm not the only one here. We have a Garri. Hey Garri.
Hey, Garri has arrived
Yay, hey Garri. How you doing?
in the wild. I'm alright, man. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. You been up to much this week?
No, not really. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, no, not really. Just work, mostly.
Nice. I heard you got a new game. Is it under embargo still?
It is under embargo, yes.
Aww. Next week, by the way, Borderlands. That's a shout out for Alfonso because I know he's looking forward to it.
Joy embargo list tomorrow for it.
Yeah, though I've heard that not many reviewers actually have had copies.
Nope, just the big ones that fork over the money.
And only the big ones that are in America as well.
Yep.
Good work there, 2K and Gearbox. Incredible job.
You gotta give the money to the companies that advertise for you.
Yeah. It's all about the money. I guess we should go straight into the news. There's quite a bit to cover. Especially with Tokyo Game Show coming up soon. Should start early next week. Tekken 7 Season 3 will start rolling out in 2 days. 10th of September. Of course, by the time this goes live, it'll be rolled out the day before. I'm going to butcher this name, but Zafina is a returning character. There's going to be some new there's going to be loads of new stuff that's coming in Season 3. There's a trailer on PSU.com, go check it out. Season 3 will be adding a new character in shape of Leroy Smith later this year. 2020 will see the release of 2 more characters. One will probably be a returning character, a new stage, a new gameplay feature. Does this mean the return of Tekken beach volleyball?
I'll take it.
I hope. So you I don't know if you've got Tekken 7 or not. Have you?
I do not have Tekken 7, but I am a big Tekken fan, so
Nice.
yeah, no, it's nice to see them continuing the DLC, I guess. Looks like they're following the lead of pretty much every other fighting game now, doing seasons instead of new releases.
I don't know about you, but I prefer that, in my opinion.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot of the times the new releases were just so they could add more characters. There wasn't really much difference between releases. At least by doing seasons, you can pick and choose if you want to buy that season.
Well, you got cool new stages.
But you get cool new stages with the seasons as well.
One new stage every season is not something I'd say is amazing.
True. But at least you're able to play with your friends without having to purchase a completely new game.
Yeah, no, it's true.
That was the main issue with, like, especially with Street Fighter 4 when you had Street Fighter 4 and then Super Street Fighter 4. But you couldn't play with your friends if they had Super Street Fighter 4. You have to rebuy it. At least with this model, you can just buy the characters you want. Yes, I would like to see more stages, and maybe just increase the price of the season pass to complement that. But I'd rather have this one than the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been some news about the Marvel's Avengers game. They've confirmed the Grey Hulk, which, although I'm not much into my comics, I think if I'm right, the Grey Hulk was the smart Hulk. Right? He was like the smarter one of them.
I'm trying to remember. I think so, or it was the more angry one. I don't remember now.
I found the article now on PSU.com by Michael Harridance. Comic fans will be pleased to learn that Grey Hulk, the morally ambitious Las Vegas enforcer. So he's a bouncer. A bouncer for money.
So is it the actual character, or is it just the skin?
I mean, don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just go with skin probably. I mean, considering how cheap and lazy this game looks to me anyway. I mean, how amazing it looks. Please look forward to it. Don't look forward to it. What put me off was the fact that the whole game looked like it's designed for co-op because of the way it plays. But the fact you got to be it single player before you can do the co-op missions is just like, why? I just want to play as co-op. Not Avengers Assemble a little later.
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble after we've done the mission, sir.
I guess it's in my opinion, a problem when you have a team for groups or a group team. Like it works for like Ultimate Alliance because you can switch between them whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
But for a game like this, I don't know, man. You have Hulk and Thor there who can probably pretty much take on everything on their own. So the need for the other three is kind of meaningless. But
I don't know. Squirrel Girl might be DLC, and then she'll be.
And then the game will be even worse than it was.
No, then I'll buy it.
Oh God.
Go, Squirrel Girl. Oh.
Super horrible.
Hey, Squirrel Girl soloed Thanos.
Oh God.
Anyway, let's go into some positive news. Sony has announced a new range of only on PlayStation PS4 exclusive titles, which have incredibly beautiful art covers.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to buy some of these games even though I own them just for the covers. Like, I've got 2 copies of Spider-Man already. Maybe I need a third one.
You have 2 copies of Spider-Man and you don't even like it.
I haven't even beaten it. Hey, I liked it. I liked it. I got right near the end.
And then you decided, it's almost over. I'll just guess the ending and move on.
I bought it once, okay? And then when I got my free PS4 from getting my phone, it came with a free copy of Spider-Man also.
There you go.
So, which I'm going to trade in next week towards Borderlands.
Oh my God.
Look, I don't need 2 copies of Spider-Man. And if I can get £16 off Borderlands free, I will. Because I'm broke.
Too many stones, man.
This new laptop, don't you mean?
AKA stones.
No more stones for Chille. Anyway, some great covers such as Ratchet and Clank, The Last Guardian, of course, as we've been talking about, the Spider-Mans. I actually think that out of all of them, I think Spider-Man's my favourite.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't like Bloodborne.
Yeah, I like The Last of Us. That one is, I think, pretty cool. Horizon looks really good.
Yeah.
The Last Guardian is a nice one, too.
Yeah, Last Guardian is probably my second favourite. Followed very closely by Ratchet and Clank.
Mm-hmm.
But Bloodborne, I know it's a weapon in the game, but it being right next to God of War, I keep thinking that's God of War. Because it looks a bit like his, chains.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're all pretty cool. I just wish they'd sell them, like, just the sleeves so I don't have to rebuy the game.
How much are they? Are the games discounted, maybe?
Yeah, €29.99 for most of the newer ones. The rest of them are about €14.99.
Nice, that's good. So Spider-Man, already one of the best-selling PlayStation games ever, will now sell even more. Which it deserves.
I think this is UK only, too.
Yay! I mean, what a shame. Shame for you.
Shame for me.
By the way, while
I
we're
would
talking
like that.
while we're talking about Game, because they look like those are from Game UK.
Hmm.
They're doing a launch event for Borderlands 3, where you can pre-purchase the game on Wednesday, if in a physical store, and then pick your title up at 9 o'clock on the Thursday, which means you get it a couple of hours earlier.
Oh, joy.
Yeah,
You're going to do it, aren't you?
yeah, I'm gonna do it. Might as well. I'll go have a.
I thought Game was going out of business. How are they still getting these deals?
I don't know. How does GameStop still get its deals?
No.
I mean, to be fair, Game got kind of bought out recently. I think, if I'm rightly, was by Sports Direct. So, I think Sports Direct owns a majority of Game now.
I don't know what Sports Direct is, but
Well, I'm sure you can understand by the name of the company. Sports Direct. I wonder what they sell.
sporting goods.
Correct. Which is kind of funny, the fact that they own a game shop, because, gamers aren't really well known for their love of buying trainers and wristbands. I don't know what people buy in sports shops.
Jersey, shoes, memorabilia. This guy. Wristbands.
Jogging bottoms.
Oh my god.
Swimwears. I go into the sports shop just to buy boxer shorts.
You don't go into the sports shop. That's why you don't know what they have there.
No, I pick up the boxer shorts that are right near the counter and pay money.
You just walk up to it. I just want underwear.
Yeah, I go there to buy socks and underwear.
Okay.
Look, the nearest Sports Direct is like 12 socks for about £4. They're really good quality as well. So if I go buy socks, I go there. No promotion,
Right.
not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
We aren't sponsored by Sports Direct, though. Of course, if you ever want to sponsor us, someone, I am always willing to take money and promote.
Oh my
your
god.
thing.
Not when you put it that way.
Look, I am a whore.
Wow.
Well, I'm never gonna deny who I am.
Unless you're arrested. It's like, no, officer, I'm not a prostitute.
Unless that'll get me off the charge, officer. Okay, Sony's filed patents for a new cloud gaming system. According to the patent, the current gaming system implements at least one channel driver to facilitate input and output processing for the one or more client devices when executed by the computing resource or one or more data centers. Sony has already dabbled in cloud-based gaming with PlayStation Now, which is already available to PS2, PS3, and PS4 games. Currently over 600 games, which is more than everyone else because it actually works. And it's live now. As for PS5, Sony is rumored to reveal a fully revealed new console in New York City in 2020.
Whoa. Why in New York City? Where did this news come from?
I don't know. It just says from PSU.com, as for the PS5, Sony is rumored to fully reveal the new console during an event in New York City in February 2020. We even got a month.
Interesting.
It's gonna be like February 1st as like a late birthday present for me. Thanks, Sony. They'll even come on stage. Happy birthday, Chille. We couldn't do it week before for your birthday, but we're gonna do it now. You're welcome, Sony.
You're welcome, Sony.
Going through all these articles pretty fast. That's only because there's only two of us.
It's interesting with this thing that they're adding. Looks like they're I guess this is the initiative they talked about with PS Now going forward because they said they have big plans for it. Be nice to have something, dedicated to it because right now PS Now is good, but it's not, in my opinion, very optimized. There's obviously the frame rate isn't that great.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like a bird will fly by your satellite and then you lose connection. Yeah, but no, it's good if they're going to dedicate something specific to get it running just fine and well. It'll be interesting to see if they go kind of the Xbox Game Pass route now, where they'll have new releases on there as well.
I don't know how Microsoft makes money with that. Like, as I said, I've got a new PC recently, and I've been playing Gears of War.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gears of War is a £50 game. I don't know how much the Ultimate Edition is, but I'm going to guess it's like 60, maybe. Low ball. I paid £2, and I've got 2 months of Game Pass Ultimate, which meant I also got Gears of War Ultimate for free. I was like, how is this sustainable?
It is for Microsoft.
It's crazy. Though there is a downside, because Xbox Live went down, you lost access to Gears of War.
Just the game or the entirety of Game Pass?
Well, I couldn't access Game Pass at all, so...
Yeah, so... It's not like one of those games that requires an internet connection, is it?
Yeah. Well, on Xbox, I think you can play it offline, but all your collectibles are stored online, so if you actually find collectibles, it can sometimes not register them.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so even if you're playing offline, it still screws up, and all the saves are checkpointed online. So if you go back online, it can actually reset your checkpoint back to your previous one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So yeah, that's the downside of always online, everyone. Sometimes
there's a lot of downsides to always online. That's not the only one.
That and you don't know the game.
No.
But you know what you could own in October? Daisy.
What?
Yeah, Daisy's
No.
getting a physical PS4 release in October.
Oh god.
£29.99. By marketing boss Sarah Hokasama. We're thrilled to be bringing the Daisy experience to so many more players on PS4 and Xbox One this October. As one of the original online survival games. I had to laugh when I said that. Daisy is a tense and thrilling title that has already seen millions of players team up online or betray them to survive the open world of Chernobyl. Anyway, Daisy next month.
Daisy's already out.
Yeah.
Why would you buy a retail copy of a game that you can only play online?
For those that want
Just
to
go buy the
uninstall it and
digital.
then install it again sometime in the future.
Just buy the digital one. That disc is not going to do anything for you.
Not just
Except
that, but
stay in your system the entire time you want to play the game for no reason.
yeah. Now I think
Bring the experience to more players. What more players? Everybody has access to it now.
the whole player base that exists that only buy physical versions of online games. There's dozens of us. Dozens.
My head hurts now.
Don't worry, I think that's the same thing that the company said once they announced that. It looks like Roblox is coming to PS4 sometime, maybe.
What is it?
Roblox. It's what kids play.
What the hell is that?
No, you've never heard of Roblox? Well, I've never seen anything about it, but I've known about it for years. It's like a very kiddish game. Okay, what is Roblox? This is from PSU.com. Is Roblox coming to PS4? Roblox is one of the biggest game creation platforms ever created, with over 64 million players worldwide. The freedom to design and create different games and items hook players to the game. Plus, its use of Lego-like blocks to build. Players participate in micro-trading through game passes, selling the products they created. Roblox uses exclusive cloud software to host the games players built and created. Roblox release date soon, but it's in production. It's been confirmed. We're working on it for PS4, but I don't have a release date for you guys. So, Roblox on PS4 is still a possibility. Stay tuned for future information on PS4 Roblox release date.
Okay.
So yeah, Roblox. It's coming. Sometime.
I don't even know where you got the story from. I can't even find it.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on my front page.
By Margaret Furman. Never heard that person.
By who?
Margaret Furman.
Are you even on our website?
PSU.com/Margaret. She also made Conan Exile's Brick, how to make them.
Oh my god, how old are you looking at the news, man?
September 7th. I'm just looking at all the stuff she's made.
I'm not seeing. Are you sure it's 2019?
Yeah, September 7th, 2019. I'll even put... Look,
link it. Can you link it to me, please?
there you go. Author Margaret.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing from you, man.
It's in the Discord.
Okay, moving on. The Discord has taken like 20 years for me. So.
Just type psu.com/news/is. No, actually, that takes forever. Let's see if I can slip into your DMs on Twitter.
No, it's all right. Just don't worry about it. Just go.
No, because I've never heard of this person anyway. I want to make sure I'm not daydreaming. There you go. By the way, remember you can follow me at MGR_Chille if you want me to slip into your DMs in the future. By the way, while we're talking about slipping into things, Fairy Tail unveiled by Konami Tecmo coming to PS4 in 2020. Fairy Tail takes place in a fantasy-flavoured land of Floor, which players follow the journey of the Fairy Tail Mage Guild, Natsu Dragneel, and Lucy Heartfiller. Yeah, this looks good. I'll buy it.
Yeah, Fairy Tail is coming finally after 1 billion years of me wanting Fairy Tail game. They finally get to play one. They're calling it an RPG, but I'm over here thinking, so it's Dynasty Warriors. That's what they consider an RPG.
Probably. Well, it'll be Dynasty Warriors, but with more RPG elements. I'm guessing.
Yeah, perhaps.
Did the link work for you?
Yeah, I can see how you found it now. It's not on the front page. It's just on the news tab.
Yeah.
Which is... Okay, never mind.
Man.
Yeah, that's a very old article. That was just redone.
It's just been redone.
Mm-hmm.
Doom 64 still might come to PS4. Is it going to be released on every platform? Doom, that'd be neat. Well, that's...
I don't know why people are so into Doom 64, but power to them, I guess.
Oh, here we go. Here's the Tokyo Game Show lineup for 2019. Okay, Sony's confirmed these games. Code Vein, Concrete Genie. There's a load of games, but I'm not going to list them all. Concrete Genie, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now, one of the games I'm really looking forward to, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. For some reason, Fortnite's there. Shenmue 3 and Watch Dogs, the real Brexit edition. I mean, Watch Dogs Legion. Sorry. And Yakuza Like a Dragon. Not heard of that one yet.
That's a new one.
Nice.
Yakuza 7. It's a JRPG now.
Well, okay then. Oh my god.
Turn-based.
Yes. Is it wrong to try to pick up a girl? Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Infinite Combat Mages Edition. Also on PS Vita.
Oh my god.
Okay, hopefully that is coming to PS4 because I might have to buy that.
You're the one who watched that anime, weren't you?
I've not watched it yet. I need to watch it.
Okay, I thought you were one of the people who had to watch it.
The one game that I feel like it's going to be one of the worst fighting games ever is One Punch Man, A Hero Nobody Knows. I still don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know.
God mode.
Well, I know that. Well, I know that what you got to do is you fight. I know that sounds stupid, but you fight like normal, and then after a certain amount of time, your character gets replaced by Saitama, and he can't be hurt.
So then what's the point?
You eventually just knock out your opponent with him.
So you can't lose in the game.
Not if you last long enough for Saitama to appear.
I'm sorry, of all the games, of all the licenses to do a game on, they literally picked the most pointless one, in my opinion.
See, I would, if it was me, I would do a One Punch Man game, but I would have it as an open world RPG. But instead of you playing as like a named hero, you make your own hero and then you try and work up the ranks of the hero association. That way,
Sure.
that way you could like be a sidekick to some of the bigger named heroes. And then like later on you might have a chance to see him. I know some people might not like that, but for me I feel like that's the best way you could do it. Because it's either that or you play as Saitama, but it's like the opposite of every other game ever existed, where your main mission is to like go do shopping, and then you got to do your shopping before the timer runs out, and you got to go punch the enemy.
Yeah, so like in the anime thing, I haven't watched it because I don't care for it. Does he just come in and one shot everybody?
In season 2.
No, in the whole show.
Right, you've never seen... I thought we watched season 1 last for
No,
sticker.
I never watched it.
Basically, the whole thing is he does come in and one-shot most things, but a lot of the times he doesn't turn up till late. Like, or he has... You know, he might always be late or something. That's the main gimmick.
Yeah, I don't...
I did kind of like the tournament in season 2 because I found that funny. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched season 2 yet, but warning, the art in season 2 is pretty shit anyway. He enters a martial arts tournament for someone because they got injured and he wants to win the prize money for himself. And he looks like him, it's just that the other guy has hair. So he stuck a wig on his head. And anyway, later on they start fighting, and someone knocks the wig off, and he gets disqualified because they fight. Yeah, wigs are against the rules. But the guy is so pissed off that he won that way that he starts attacking him again, And Satama's actually just there to try and learn how to do martial arts. Because, he knows how to fight, but he doesn't know how to do it with style. He's self-taught himself. So the guy's like doing all these spinny kicks and like fancy like punches and like dancing around the arena trying to attack him. Satama just stood there taking each hit. And then he's like, so you're saying martial arts is all about doing fancy things? And he just goes to do a move, bends over and smacks the guy with his ass and knocks him out the arena. He's like,
yeah. So,
and then his pants fall off.
oh my god.
Yeah.
So it's a pointless game.
Yeah. But yeah, season 2 of One Punch Man, not the best. I'd definitely give it a B because it was funny in places, but the art was just horrendous. I mean, Dragon Ball Super starting bad.
Yeah, they changed the animation studio, huh?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the first animation studio wouldn't be able to do it anyway.
Why?
Well, from what we've heard, that the guy who was in charge of it actually called in a load of favors to actually make the art like it was done. So he was having like top artists come in and help. So I doubt he can pull the favors a second time. So we'll see. Yeah, chances are there's going to be a dip in quality anyway. It was just a bigger dip because of the fact that new studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. One punch.
Well,
Bye.
get used to it. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking forward to the new My Hero.
Yeah, I want to say I am too, but I'm kind of not right now.
I haven't watched any anime for ages, so.
Yeah, I felt like the show's starting to drag a lot, where nothing is really happening for long periods of time. Like the last season, I was actually really bored with the last season.
Well, yeah,
What's the point of the season? Like nothing is happening. They're doing all the same shit that they've done the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 out Jedi Outcast and Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy come to PS4.
Woohoo!
I heard those are very popular games.
Those were very good games, man. They had some awesome lightsaber combat in that.
Jedi Knight 2 is coming out this month.
Yep. Aren't they both coming out on the same day?
No.
So the second game is coming out before the first game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Jedi
Have fun with the story, guys.
Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast will arrive on September 24th, whilst Jedi Knight Jedi Academy will arrive in 2020.
Cool.
So, I'm guessing they don't want September,
it's like watching
October,
a movie
and then November.
Watching a movie backwards, man. It's fun.
Well, is Jedi Academy the first one?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's not the first time Star Wars has released the sequels first, and then gone back to do prequels.
That's true. But those are movies.
By the way, if you pre-order the game, you get bonus stuff.
Like what? A theme?
You get a bonus lightsaber and BD1 skins for Star Wars, the thingy, the Fallen Order.
So what? They went in and created old assets as DLC?
No, you get the DLC to Fallen Order by pre-ordering, so I'm guessing it just triggers on your account.
Well, yeah, but they made new things for an old game?
No, these are for the new game. Remember, they've got Jedi the Fallen Order.
Oh, the new one. Okay, I Fallen Order. Ugh.
Yeah, if you pre-order Outcast, you'll get bonuses for Fallen Order.
Cool.
That's what it looks like anyway.
Sorry, too many Jedi names in all these games. I don't know which one is which.
Yeah. Why is there no Star Wars Sith Increased Order? uh, Fallen Order, I'm not sure if I'm excited for. I'm gonna probably hold on to it for now.
Yeah, me too. They keep comparing it to Dark Souls, and I'm not, or what's it called, Sekiro, and I'm not happy about any of that comparison right now. So I just want a fun Star Wars game. I don't fucking die from 2 hits.
Though remember, if you
Star
do
Wars
have
game.
EA access, you'll be able to try Fallen Order probably for 10 hours before release. So you could use that as a way to see if you do enjoy the combat. So if you do have EA access, you can do that.
Yay! Spend $80 to rent the game. See if you want to buy it later.
Well, you could just buy a month. And it's not $80. It's like just $20 for a year, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I thought it was like $79.
No, it's not that high.
You're probably right.
It might be.
Might even be cheaper.
£20, so probably about $25, $29 for the year.
Okay.
Or I think it's £4 for a month. So you could just pay for the month. See, in some ways that's why I like services like this, even though a lot of people might not like them, because you get 10% off the purchase of the game anyway. If you're like 70-30 on buying it, then pay the £3 or £4 or whatever it is. Try the game. If you don't like it, for £3 to £4, chances are there might be other games you like on the list you can try out. If not, and you do like it, you've then got the 10% off anyway, so the money you just spent, you just got off the title. So, yeah. There you go. That's my shilling of EA access for the month. I can finally talk about this. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville officially revealed. And trust me, it's a lot of fun. And you can buy it now you can buy the Founder Edition now. Play through 6 weeks of content before official release.
Well, you can play 6 months before everybody else.
6 weeks, sorry, 6 weeks.
6 weeks before everybody else.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't know why they say that, because I mean anyone can buy. I can go buy it now. Yeah, let me click buy it now. It's £24.99. Although for ES Access members, it's $22.49. You get the Founder Edition, which is only available from the 4th of September to the 30th. Play through 6 weeks of fresh content drops from September 4th to October 17th. With your progress rolling over to the Standard Edition of the game, which, to be fair though, if you're paying £22, you should get everything saved to the main game. So yeah, I do recommend, if you enjoy Plants vs Zombies. I enjoyed the alpha test, which I was part of, and I had a blast. Trust me, if I wasn't broke as shit, I would be buying this right now. So yeah, Plants vs Zombies, it's pretty good. But I don't know why they call it Founder Edition when anyone can just buy it. If they'd had like a limited amount of sales, then maybe, but it's like, can you still buy Dreams? I rushed out to go buy that. Yeah.
You can.
Wow. Yeah, they said it was a limited amount of sales.
Yeah, they lied.
Limited amount of sales. Only a bajillion.
I don't know how you can justify a limited amount of sales for something that's digital only, when all you do is make up fucking numbers.
Well, I can understand it, especially for online only games, because you can just have a limited amount of sales, test to see how the server stability is, and then release more once you know how many people can be on the server at once.
Alright.
I mean, for single player titles and anything like that, yeah, I don't see the point. But for anything that involves online multiplayer, it's great to a way to roll out the player base. Because chances are the people that are going to rush to buy it are going to be the more hardcore players, while the people that buy it later are going to be casual. So you'll know what you need for service structure by having the more hardcore players at the first. Because the casual players will drop off over time. They'll come back occasionally, but they'll mostly drop off. So.
Yeah, I'm still thinking Dreams is going to be a PS5 launch game.
Of course. Hell, I don't even think it's going to be a launch game. I think it's going to be a free game. I feel like it's going to be... I feel like it's going to be built on the system.
I don't see it. Because they have a full story mode. They're doing all...
Well, no. I'm talking about the creation stuff. I feel like if you want to buy if you want the story mode, that'll be like an additional add-on. But the actual creation software will be free. And then maybe they'll charge for like a publishing section as well. So you'll have to pay money to like publish your games levels.
I don't know. Sony's thrown in a lot of money into that game for a lot of years. I don't see how they can do it for free.
Well, if you're only creating stuff for free, then...
Yeah, but it's still a lot of time and energy that they put into making the game to release it for free with no revenue coming in at all.
Yeah, true. They can't really sell skins for Dreams.
Yeah. So...
They can't sell additional levels either.
No. You're not going to get, advertisements if you want those, if you want them to make money. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't see them releasing it that way. Personally.
Man, I'm running out of stuff to talk about now. Is there anything you want to talk about?
I don't really think so.
Because a lot of the big news will be coming up next week. So next week's podcast is going to be big. Because we'll have all the Tokyo Games stuff.
Tokyo Game Show. There's Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff. They're going to focus on Shenmue Corporation characters. I'm excited on that.
Yes, Rufus.
Rufus.
And
they better bust out Red 13 in that trailer too.
Yes, please. I don't know how he's going to play. It's going to be weird.
I think it's going to be amazing because he's the best.
He's no Kate Sith, but he's pretty good.
He's no Kate Sith. Oh my god, don't ever see. He's the worst character, man.
Look, I just can't wait to see him in the 7 remake. How are they going to have his combat go? He smacks things with a megaphone. Remember the fact he has that as equipment.
He appears before they leave Midgar, right?
Don't think so.
Is he after Midgar?
Yeah, he's God Saucer. You mean the Golden Saucer?
Yeah, so Red 13 is the last one from Midgar.
Red 13 is the last one. Because he's in the sex chamber with Aerith.
Yeah, looking at this list.
To frick.
I think so, yeah. You're right. Ugh. No, looking at this list, Sony is showing off a lot of games. It's interesting that they're at Sony? Wait, Sony is not having a conference or anything, though, huh?
No.
So it's just going to be at their booth then?
Probably. Well, I'm guessing Square Enix will be showing off 7 Remake as well.
Well, yeah, they would have to, and it's also going to be playable there.
Also,
yeah, there's a lot there that I'm excited for. Grand Brew Fantasy Versus, that looks great. Gungrave Gore is coming. No, they've reconfirmed that's not going to be there.
Aww.
Yeah, that's a PS5 game.
Well, Fortnite's there.
Fortnite,
again,
really,
for some reason.
The new Guilty Gear, we got Soccer Wars, which I'm super excited for. What else we got here? We got.
I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs Legion. That's my 2020 game.
Oh God.
Look, it's like what's going to be. Look, I'm going to look outside and go, man, that sure looks like Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is just going to be a documentary of Brexit.
Oh wow! Look at you. You know, the more I look at that game, the more I sit here wondering, like, so their idea of using these, NPCs can be playable characters, right?
Yeah.
That's like the whole shtick, any character.
Yeah.
So pretty much what they did is they took the different armors you can equip on characters that give you specific skills,
Yeah.
right? And they turn them into characters. So
Pretty
they
much, yeah.
technically done nothing new.
Yeah.
They just did a different way of doing it. It's how I saw it.
I kind of can't wait for like grandpa only speed runs.
Oh God!
Because I don't know if you watched some of the trailers, but they announced one of the granddads. He does bonus automatic weapon damage, but he has the chance to die randomly from a heart attack.
Cool. So it's a random loot drop. Is what it is.
Surprise mechanic.
Surprise mechanic. Oh God.
So I just can't wait till there's people trying to play through the game as him. See if they can get to the end before he dies. Like there was an old lady that they showed that has connections to the police. So if you get sent to jail, you can actually phone her and she'll help you get out.
You have to recruit her first.
Yeah, you have to recruit her. So obviously you give her cakes and tea.
Yeah, I'm not excited about that game at all. There's nothing that they showed me.
But it'd be like visiting England.
I don't think anybody wants to visit England right now, but
Nobody does. Which is
it's
good
like nobody wants to come to America.
Hey, I want to go to America.
I'm sorry, man.
And it's a bit political here, but I saw this funny gif of Donald Trump recently. You know, he did that stupid marker on the weatherboard thing.
Yes.
Someone gifted a cat jumping on a laser beam thing on the board. It was great. America, everyone. But like, I joke about it, but please stay safe. And sorry, dear, about all the destruction that's caused by Hurricane Dorian. Everyone, please make sure you contact your loved ones and just stay safe.
For sure. For sure.
So yeah, I think at this rate we're going to wrap up early, which is fine with me because my voice is going.
Your voice is going.
Hey, I mean, at least better than last week. Last week I was feeling really sick. So
I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Yay! I think I was coming down with a cold. So, Medieval's going to be there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Maybe we'll actually see if it's been upgraded since the first time we saw it, because that looked like shit.
Well, you said it has. It looks a lot better now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it looks better than what we saw, because they look better.
Oh, well, you said the off-screen footage looks a lot better.
The off-screen looks a lot better, so hopefully now we're going to actually see real footage. It'll look even better than the off-screen footage, because, it's not off-screen. So. Oh, wait, what? Divinity Original Sin 2. That's an old game.
What about it?
It's coming to PS4.
Well, that's already on for it. It's coming to Switch.
That's an old game.
It's probably coming to Japan now.
Oh, it's already out.
In Japan?
No, for us, it must just be coming to Japan.
Yeah, it came out like 2 years ago.
I was going to say, I remember that name. So, and of course, Death Stranding's going to be there. The game that even Hideo Kojima doesn't understand. I don't understand how. I don't understand my own game. That's great. So Garri, as we're wrapping up now, have you got any shout outs before we go?
Well, of course, shout out to you, Ben, for having me on. It's always fun. Sorry it's a short one today.
I'm sure we'll
Gonna be a big one next week.
Hell, we had a big one last week as well, so.
Yeah, and Fonzie's gonna be back next week too.
Nice. So yeah, next week, you're definitely gonna enjoy next week, guys.
Shout out to Tim, who wasn't able to join us. He's really busy right now. Shout out to Fonzie. Hope you're doing good at your job. Shout out to Chris, my boy Ed, and anybody else, and all the listeners, of course. Shout outs to them.
Same. Shout out to all the listeners. Also, shout out to A Stage Reborn. September 27th and 28th, they'll be doing a Midsummer's Night stream on Fantasy 14. They'll be recreating the play in-game. You can catch it on the Diablos server, or if you can't log in, because it's a limited amount of players that can go to the event, only 88 players are allowed to go. You can check the stream at twitch.tv/Stage Reborn. Also, I'll be on the Evening Arcade next Friday, so go check it out on Coast and County. It's a local radio station that I've been on a couple of times before. I'll be on from 6 p.m. BST to 8 p.m. as a special guest. So.
Do you just talk about Final Fantasy on there?
No, we talk about all the video games. No, we'll bring in Final Fantasy up this time because the fact that I want to promote A Stage Reborn, because they deserve all the promotion they can get. So until next time, this was video game stuff, and you heard it. Now, by the time you've heard this, Tokyo Game Show would already been started, I think. So hopefully you're enjoying the news. But if you didn't, you can catch it next week when we will talk about it with our words and sounds.
Okay.
Bye.